It's the first day of vacation, so we fly out to France tonight, and I am about to learn how to pack one of these. There's a video, so I'm going to watch that first. Going pretty well so far. I've got the wheels in, which is pretty easy. They just slot in there and they screw in place quite nicely. Seat post is there, off. So yes, the bike I have in the bike room, which I don't think I've ever shown you. Here we go. Here's the bike room. It's a room full of bikes, basically. So yeah, this is my bike. I'm next to work on getting the handlebars off so I can tuck them down in, and then I think we're ready to put it in the box. It's pretty straightforward getting it in, velcroing it down. Everything's in there. I got my shoes filled with food, some snacks and things, helmet, some protein in my water bottles, the tools, everything sort of tucked away in there very nicely. So it's just a matter of packing my other suitcase and getting off to the airport. Taxi comes at 5, so Nathan has to do his, but I'll let him do that so he can learn too. Anyway, he'll be home soon, so I'll show you how he gets on.
I don't think anything else needs to be.
Right. Nathan's box is in. Nathan's bike. Nathan's bike is in.
My box is in my bike.
Yes. How did you find? Was it hard?
No.
Pretty good. Easier than the cardboard box.
Oh, definitely. Oh, hopefully we'll get there in one piece.
And one day we may own our own boxes.
We will.
Yes. But yeah, we are liking the box. So yeah, we're all ready to go. So we're at Heathrow, our flight is delayed, but not too much, 40 minutes, so we're having a leisurely dinner at Wagamama's with this view, look at that. So yes, we're enjoying some good food, and then hopefully we'll be on our way.
If you have any questions, please ask one of the cabin crew, thank you.
So after a delayed flight, we have arrived. Well, we arrived last night. Got to bed about 3 a.m. So yeah, only about 5 hours sleep. But the bikes are back together, and we're about to go for a ride. However, the weather decided not to cooperate. But there is the amazing view from our room. So yeah. We're going out in the rain anyway, going for a flat ride, 75k, and I will get to try out the theory that rubber glove cuffs will stop the rain from going into my booties. So I've got my rain covers, which usually give me about 40 minutes in the rain. However, if this theory about the rubber glove cuffs is true, I will keep my feet dry the whole ride. And Nathan's got his new rain jacket. So he's ready, and he's got fellow toes to keep his feet dry. So yeah, we're gonna go out in the rain. When you need the pee. So we saw some blue skies, so we're riding towards the blue sky. It's day 2. We see sun, so we're making a run for it. Well, the going's good, so it's quite changeable, the weather. And yeah, so right now there's sun. It's supposed to rain later, so we're gonna go to Spain. And hopefully it's sunnier in Spain. So let's see how it goes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're waiting for me as usual, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel about your first col?
Amazing.
We're going down it now.
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
So we're doing a section from the Tour de France last year. Yeah, so we're actually descending now. We didn't record at the top. Oops. It's very, very nice roads, very beautiful views as you've seen. And yeah, we're just getting to the bottom and then lunch in Spain.
Une chocolat, une vanille, une pois de chantilly.
Tapas for lunch in Spain, very good. Before we go back up the hill and down the French side.
Non, deux. Ah, c'est oui. Bah.
So I thought I'd talk you through my thoughts on the Col du Portillon. This is us going up the Spanish side, and the Spanish side had better surfacing than the French side. You can see it's new pavement, lovely drainage, proper ditches. The French side wasn't bad though, so don't get me wrong on that. And we really enjoyed. We had slightly better weather on the Spanish side, as you can see, and the views on the Spanish side are slightly better. You're about to see Nathan filming me coming around to switch back, and he's very supportive, as always.
Keep on going. If you want, it's up to you. Yes. The pay. Yes.
The other great thing on the Spanish side, which was a great help, was the information boards every kilometre along the way, telling you what to expect for the next kilometre, what gradient, which was great help. And here Nathan's going to capture me again at the top of the col.
Double summit. Good work. How do you feel?
If you missed it, my answer was tired. So we're coming down the French side now. And if you compare the two sides of the col, the French side is harder for both going up and down. The Spanish side is a more consistent, it's, 6.8 or 6.6, going up on average just over 8k. The French side, if you ignore the first 2k and just look at the last 8k, it's an average of 8.4, and there are sections that spike up to 14%, and they stay there for, a good 100 meters. So it's harder on the French side because you don't get that consistency of grade, and you do have spikes, so it makes it more challenging both coming up and down. As you can see, the switchbacks they're more severe. There's less straight stretches as well on the French side. So where we're staying, Jeff and Victoria, they know how to look after cyclists. We come back and find cookies and cake. Nathan's warming up with a hot tea. And because they're British, it's proper tea, so we're good.